Yo, yo, welcome back to another episode of Dreamer Season. I am one of your hosts, KING. D-triple-O-D is King Dude.
It's your boy Primo.
It's Apollo.
We're going to react to this video and we'll see what happens. We'll get active.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
What
Hi.
are you reading?
Yeah, I was actually reading. I ship out in a few days, so I was just reading The Art of Strategy.
Okay.
In the military?
Yeah, so actually I'm a nuclear physicist for the Navy.
No.
So I do that in a few days.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How old are you?
I am 27. I look a little young. I'm not that young.
Yeah, you look young.
So where do you live?
So I'm actually in the Woodlands, Texas right now. Right down there by Houston. I'm about 30 minutes away from Houston. So I'm a little close.
Oh, nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Man, where do I start? I like martial arts a lot. I did a bit of pharmacy back when I was a little bit younger, about 2-3 years ago. I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree. So I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what the military has to offer. Didn't do anything. I did my PICAT about a year ago. Got a 96 on that. It goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why the fuck not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Yeah. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
Okay.
All right, so I just think that's wild. I'm not gonna lie. They did ask him what he does, how he got it about him, and he explained that. But they kicked him off because I guess he didn't show personality and how he explained it. I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Obviously, it's foul play, but she said I'm just good at reading people. I'm just like, okay. Honestly, as a guy at this point, he's got to take that on the chin and keep it pushing. I'm not even going to say anything. We've seen this before. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this.
To me, that's just a lie. Like, if we keep it up, but I just feel like that's just a bold-faced lie. It's cap, okay? It's cap. Why? Because it's like...
Don't tap your cap.
Because, like, just think about it. If I feel like if a girl is interested in a dude, then after he says those things, of course, when you say, like, okay, but can you tell me something else? Like, tell me more about your personality. If you're interested in somebody, wouldn't you just ask an additional question versus just kicking them off? Like, to me, that just don't seem logical.
Well, I mean, she didn't seem interested after he said he was a nuclear engineer. At that point, he should have known he was in the wrong company. It's like, I say it. It's like he has to understand. I don't know what it is.
It's a speed dating show.
It's okay. Whatever it is, I mean, it is what it is. But he should just have known at that point. Like, once he said nuclear engineering, he should have just known, like, this girl's not for me. Because she clearly looked at that like, I don't know what that is, but that seems really, like, not important, but it seems really like a high skill level job. You know what I mean? Like, maybe she just didn't, and maybe that's not the image she wants. Like, she maybe not want a military guy that the nuclear engineer. She could have just said that though. She didn't have to say like I can read him.
But like, I'm wondering, like, if he was like a lawyer or a doctor, do you think they would have like kicked him off? Like, do you think it was because like a nuclear physicist? Like, and I was kind of like, I sound like unappealing.
You have to think about like there's certain jobs, like even for us, like there's certain jobs that we expect or we would want our wives to do. If they're not doing that, then we're gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe that's gonna be like a deterrent. Like it's gonna be like, okay, maybe I don't want to talk to her or get too much involved with him or her because at that point, that's not something I really want to get involved with. That's not something I'm interested in. She probably wasn't interested in nuclear engineering. So at one point,
I'm just saying that's fine. It's just that's why I said she capped. Like, what do you mean you knew how he is? Like, you knew how he is after a minute of talking to each other? That's just now. If you're just saying she's not interested, cool. Like I'm not going to penalize you for having personalized interest in certain aspects of life. If that's how you are and you just didn't like how he's in the military or he's doing nuclear physics, cool. But the fact that she lied to say I knew how he is, I just don't believe in that. Like I just think that's cat.
It probably is, but I mean, what's you gonna say? I don't know what nuclear engineering is, so I don't like him. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say if someone has a job you've never heard of that you're not gonna talk to them because you don't. You're not that like. They're not that selfless. They're not gonna put their ego aside to be like, oh, I just don't know what that is. I wouldn't like, you know what I mean? Like that's just not something she would probably do. So, I mean, I guess it's just her way of saying like, I knew because she probably did know that like it wasn't the type of person that she wanted, but she, it probably was kept that like I can read him. No, probably just didn't get attracted to anything, which is appropriate.
But, yeah.
And if you saw the chat niggas were calling him like Russell Pilson, or like some like just like off-brand Russell Wilson jokes.
Oh yeah, Taylor Park.
Yeah, like this, just calling him like because he like look generic and shit. And I'm just like, that it's really a facade. You don't really. Every person has their own life and story behind them. We never know what this person went through. So, to say off the first encounter, but it is speed dating, so you can't really be mad at the game. That's the game, man. Yeah, he had his time to do it. She didn't appeal to him, and she knew it, and she's on the next. Women do control these spaces. Don't forget it. You got to operate in it.
And if it's speed dating, that nigga has to know he can't go down his resume if we're speed dating. That boy was if he was about to give you a 10-minute talk about his history.
Yeah, he was ready because he wasn't asked no questions. He was just getting questions asked. He was ready.
Yeah, so it's just like. Maybe for him, I mean, he's about to get deployed. He probably doesn't care. But maybe for him, going down the line, maybe he can It doesn't really matter, bro. I wouldn't even take it up to the chin. I would just, at this point, just be like, okay, I'm about to get deployed. It doesn't even really matter at this point.
I mean, honestly, if anything, he can always just have this experience of going through this, and maybe he can learn next time. But honestly, I mean, if you're in a speed dating show, I mean, the objective is to get to know each other. But if you're in like an online speed dating show when there's only one person and you're trying to distinguish yourself from the crowd, I would think you would like start off with like, I mean, not like a complete list of your accomplishments, but like something that will make you different from people. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, okay? But I just thought in this speed dating show, because I never went speed dating. So like, I would think you would try to like make yourself different from each other. And although you can seem arrogant by listing your accomplishments, I just think like that is a topic or that is a way to distinguish yourself from other people. And that can lead you to a higher standing in terms of potential bachelors.
Yeah, but it all depends on her though.
Yeah, right. It all depends on her. And I'm just saying I just don't like the cat when she was just saying, I know who he is. I just think that's cat. Everything else, she can do whatever she wants because at the end of the day, this is her life.
Yeah. Sorry, boys. You're looking for some hope here. No, there is none.
What the girl likes is what the girl gonna like. I mean, at the end of the day.
It does not matter who you are, what you look like, or what you're built like. A girl's gonna like you regardless, bro. It does not matter. I've seen some bad niggas pull some dime pieces. It does not matter. It does not matter. I promise you, the girl with the biggest butt you ever seen is probably with the skinniest nigga you've ever met. It does not matter. I promise you, it does not matter. Be yourself. Do what you gotta do, and that girl will find you.
If you want to listen more about video games or some fuck shit, click right here.
We got everything you need right here. You feel me? We got anime. We got basketball. We got. Did we stock up on the wall stuff? Hey, listen, we got it all. You feel me? Click right under this jacket. We gonna get you what you need. Ha ha!